Yo, what's up?
What's up, everybody?
How you guys doing out there?
New podcast, new show for today. We got a good show for today. My name is Remy and I got my boy Gee Dogg over here.
That's right. What's up? How's everybody doing out there?
We got a great show. We're going to be talking about some NFL trades and some signings going around today. And
you know what round you're going in? You're away.
Yeah. We got the 26th pick, and we need an offensive line bad. We have good wide receivers. I think we got the two best combination wide receivers in the NFL. I know you'll agree 100% on that. But
I think you bumped your head.
No. Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua. Name a better combo than that.
There's a special word around here that we like to use. It's an enfermo.
You mean facts?
Enfermo.
No. Okay, let me know who you think is better than them.
My Steelers, even though we don't have a quarterback, we have a problem. I don't know. I think it's going down to the coaching staff.
So,
I think it's time for Mike to leave. But I don't want that. He's a great coach.
Yeah, I mean...
But he hasn't won anything in a while.
I mean, you guys got DK Metcalf. And who else?
And that's just it. Who else?
Yeah. I don't think there's anybody better than my Rams and Devontae and Puka Nacua. I don't think so.
I mean, what? We got...
I think... Okay.
Najee Harris is over here in LA now?
The only team that can probably maybe compare to our wide receiving core right now, our duo would be Cincinnati. Higgins is still there, right?
I believe so.
Higgins and Jamar Chase, I think they maybe, but I think they're number two. To be honest, I think Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams are number one. And unfortunately, I mean, I'm a big fan of Cooper Kupp, and I was really bummed when he left. And I was even more bummed when he went to Seattle because I hate Seattle. And Seattle is San Francisco.
We beat them in the Super Bowl.
What's that?
We beat them in the Super Bowl.
You did. Yeah.
Yeah, well, so you're predicting your team to go away?
I think we have a really good
chance.
I think we have a chance. I mean, if we get some good draft picks this year, we get a good offensive line, and Stafford stays up. They can't stack the box against Kyron Williams because they have Devontae and they have Puka Nacua. They can't double team Puka Nacua or Devontae.
Can I get your drug dealer's number?
Man, I know. I don't think you can dispute the facts, but I'd like you to try.
Hey, the NFL has amazed me over the last few years. I think I don't know if you remember Huntington Park, the police department had their own gang.
Yeah.
The NFL, KC, and the refs are all in the same game.
I mean, they were one of the most penalized teams last season.
Exactly.
KC was.
Murder. And see, when you
get penalized, that's not getting away with it. You still get penalized.
You got to remember, it's not a 12th man having the refs. It's about 15. You got 15 people on the field.
Yeah. I mean, I think that they turn it up when it comes to the playoffs. I think during the regular season, they're coasting and just trying to get there. But once playoffs come, they turn it up and they close everybody out.
Yeah. And who do you think they'd be the number one draft pick this year?
I'm not sure. I'm sure it's going to...
You think it'd be a quarterback, running back?
I don't think running backs go too often in the first
receiver
round or number one overall. It's usually an offensive lineman or a quarterback. And I'm probably pushing who Tennessee has the number one pick.
You got
right?
Tennessee,
so
and you
I
got Cleveland second.
Cleveland definitely needs a quarterback. They might be going for a Shedeur Sanders, Deion's son. But I mean, Tennessee needs a quarterback at number one.
I think wide receivers going to go in first.
Cleveland needs a quarterback at number two, and the Giants need a quarterback at number three.
Because who's the starting quarterback over there in Tennessee?
Not sure. I don't think anybody
Billy?
right now.
Jerry Billy?
What was the question?
We got our
quarterback.
Tennessee doesn't need a quarterback. They got that white boy last year, remember?
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
See, that's why we keep Billy around here.
He's our fat guy.
And the humorous Bills are going to win something this year.
Well, the Bills did pick up Joey Bosa on a 1 year, $12.6
And you know what the amazing part about that is?
He does
He's still not going to win anything.
Yeah, true, but he brings 9 seasons of 72 total sacks, so that's a plus. He's healthy right now, and as long as he stays healthy, he's a good
But
addition.
can you honestly tell me that they needed him?
Oh, they need him because they have Von Miller, who's a
they need
cap waste, and he's not doing much.
I don't think he's going to add much to the team.
I think with the new scenery, he could do the job.
Nah.
I mean, their defense was pretty good this year too, and their offense is. I mean, they don't need anybody unless Josh Allen. He can run it, he can catch it, he can throw it, throws touchdowns to himself too. I know Jay Billy over here. That's his boy. He likes that.
Yeah.
I know you're a big Buffalo Bills fan, right?
Oh yeah. Oh man, don't get me started on that shit.
So who do you think is the best quarterback in the league right now?
Oh fuck, that's a tough one, dude. Because I hate every other team. Shit. You know what? I do have to get up to Inferno over here.
You think
Josh Allen?
Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen too. There was a good time last season. Remember when Anthony Richardson was the big craze? I know I play a lot of fantasy football, and last season he was a really good pick. He was a pickup for a while, and he did really well until he got injured and knocked out. And then this season, he just didn't meet up to last season's standards.
You think McSlomo is going to have a good season this year?
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah,
I can't stand him either.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you catch that documentary, Chiefsaholics?
No, I did, but I saw a snapshot of it earlier that you showed me. I think that's pretty crazy.
You need to check it out, man.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Maybe we'll do a show on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll break it down, eh?
Yeah. So we also got Justin Fields, who went to his boy Garrett Wilson in New York. What do you think about that deal?
I think we should have kept him.
2 years, $40 million.
I think we should have kept him.
Were you guys offering him anything?
Nope.
No.
We need a franchise quarterback. That's our problem.
Well, he got $40 million deal, and I know he got $30 million guaranteed, and he's got $5 million.
We got spoiled with Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, he was there. He was a great quarterback for a long time.
Stayed in the pocket for a long time. Yeah. Way past he should have.
Yeah, but he does.
CTE.
I mean, the good thing about Justin Fields going to New York is he meets up with his former Ohio State, buddy Garrett Wilson.
Speaking of CTE, do you follow CTE ESPN on
Antonio? Yeah, Antonio Brown. He's hilarious. He's funny as hell. I love that guy.
Shout out to Antonio Brown.
Big AB.
84. Steelers, baby.
Yeah. So I think Justin Fields there, he'll do a lot better than do you think Aaron Rodgers? What do you think? I mean, Rodgers only had 2 years. The first year was nothing. The second year was pretty comparable to nothing. So he didn't do his,
my thing is, when I look back at all the Super Bowls, and I mean look back as far as I was a football fan, I don't think he has the stuff to win a championship. Like to come back and win one.
No.
Do I think Justin Fields? I think he can win one if he has the right team around him.
This past season on the Steelers, they had him as a gadget play kind of guy.
He wasn't really.
Yeah, and they had Russell Wilson in there. He was pretty much the main quarterback when he was healthy, and when he wasn't, they bring in Justin Fields to kind of do some,
when it got to Russell Wilson, I mean...
Yeah, he was really bad.
He didn't have the speed to step out of the pocket.
No, he has no speed at all.
Yeah, I mean, you try to see him hustle to the sideline, just to get to the sideline, he's losing yardage because he's so slow.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Fields, they did a documentary on that kid in high school.
Yeah.
That's how good he was. And I know the Jets passed on him at number 2 his rookie year, and now they got him. So I think they'll do a pretty good job. What do you think about Deebo Samuel's going to Washington? You think the 49er dynasty is over?
Yeah, they're a dynasty, to be honest with you. I mean, back in the 80s.
Yeah.
But, I mean, as of recently, what did they have? Garoppolo and...
Yeah, he's working on I think this deal with Washington is a $17 million guarantee. And he has he has some bonuses that he can hit 20 million. So if he performs well, but he's just injury prone. I know. Like going back to fantasy football that I play, I had him in a few leagues last season, and yeah, he was injured often, didn't perform too well. 49ers were just injury prone all season. Wide receivers, running backs. I mean, Brock Purdy stayed healthy, which was a plus, but I mean, Christian McCaffrey was just, man.
So just what
he was the biggest disappointment in fantasy football this year. Jay Billy's in my league. I have a fantasy football league, and I know he's a part of it. And he just saw, the person who drafted Christian McCaffrey. It was just like from the get-go, you thought he wasn't going to be out. He was only going to be, just sidelined for practices, and he was going to start, but he pretty much missed that almost the whole year. It was pretty crazy.
Well, like they say, some injuries, once you get that injury, you're not coming back.
Yeah, he's got that soft tissue injury, not like where he's breaking bones or anything like that. He just gets those hamstring issues. What was it? His Achilles. His Achilles injury.
He had an Achilles tear.
Yeah, he had an Achilles tear. That was ridiculous.
That's actually common with wide receivers and tight ends, actually.
Yeah, it seems more now. I mean, more often you see people getting those ACL injuries, Achilles tears, and just being carted off, not even being touched.
And quick question: what do you think of a lot of the new rules that were implicated this last season?
The kickoff rule was kind of strange to me because I didn't understand it too well until I got like kind of halfway through the season as to when the team can run. I don't like the way it is. I like it handicaps a lot of those kickoff return specialists, like back in the day, the ones that just run those 100-yarders back. It just handicaps a lot of people.
I mean, even as kids, when we used to play in the park,
Yeah, you just kick off.
Kick it, you run.
You kick it off and run it back.
What's up, Jay?
We got a question right here by this guy by the name of Henry Esparza. He put, when's the last time y'all won a Super Bowl? So I don't know who he's talking to specifically.
I was probably the Steelers because the Rams won the Super Bowl in, what?
But how many do you have?
2022.
How many do you have?
Oh, we got 2.
He's not on no more. Damn.
Yeah.
So Henry must be, I'm assuming from all the negative Aaron Rodgers comments, he might be a Packers fan maybe?
Packers? I don't know.
Yeah,
Packers
they're garbage. They're garbage.
I don't think the Steelers, when was the last time the Steelers won a Super Bowl? When was that? Like
2010.
12, was it?
I think it was before the internet came out, right?
I got Joe.
I don't know. I think I remember.
You never answered my question. How many rings do you have, buddy?
Well, I got one right here. Would you like to see it? It was from their last championship, their last Super Bowl win, where they beat the Cincinnati Bengals. Everybody, I know. Yep.
How many rings do you have?
Oh, we got 2. We got 2. We got 2 in this.
I got 2 too. A wedding ring and a cock ring.
Well, I don't think anybody wants to see either.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So you don't do fantasy football. You're not a fantasy football guy. Yeah.
It's a little too hardcore for me right there.
Yeah. I've been playing it for about close to 15 years. Jay Billy over here has been playing it with us as well. It's just it makes the game more exciting when you're watching. It's because you're not just watching the Steelers. I know you're a Steelers fan, but you're not just watching the Steelers. You're watching everybody, and it makes the game more exciting.
Speaking of which, have you heard of that place in Inglewood? I think it's called Quamcums or something like that.
Cosm?
Where you can watch games.
Where you can watch it and it looks like you're there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I've been wanting to go there. That looks pretty amazing.
If anyone's watching, we need a sponsor.
Yeah. No, it looks really realistic there, and I'd love to go see games there. I know.
Are you a college football or
college football?
High school?
I'm into college football. I'm a UCLA fan. Shout out to the
Trojan haters.
But I'm not too caught up with the players. A lot of the players this year. So I'm
It's
not.
hard. It's
Yeah,
hard.
I gotta do my draft research and find out who's going to be the
I'm
best
just waiting for
offensive
my,
linemen out there.
what is that, the Columbine report?
Yeah, the Columbine report. That's over. Yeah, now it's time for everybody to do their their drafts. Yeah. So I mean, I think what's else? Geno Smith. He left the Seahawks. Wait, and another thing, my Cooper Kupp from the Rams. Upsetting so much that he went to the Seahawks. He signed a 3-year deal with the Seahawks.
Well, he wants to win another ring.
You
Well, blame him?
I mean, he needs to stay in LA. I mean,
That's not going to happen.
I mean, Seattle or Pittsburgh. Those are like the two places where you go to die, right? I think it is.
It's Vegas. Vegas.
Vegas. That's true. Well, Geno Smith is on his way to Vegas
and Tampa Bay.
Do you think he'll stay long term in Vegas?
But if you want to kill your career, you want to end up in Buffalo.
No, Jay Brown disagrees with that. Do you think that Geno Smith is going to stay long term in Vegas, or do you think it just
I
this
think
one?
I think it's going to be like a short term.
Yeah.
He might even get injured.
Yeah,
Their O-line is horrible.
I mean, he was pretty good last season. I don't think he got injured at all.
But didn't they lose their right tackle or Raiders?
I think they did. They lost
Right.
somebody on their offensive line, and I know their running game
I
was
think he was
really
a key
lacking
player. I
last
think he
year.
was a key player for the running game.
Yeah, I know.
So
And
there'll be a lot of sacks this year for Raiders.
yeah, it'll be.
Sorry, Raider Nation. You suck.
But on a funny note, Devontae Adams, when he got into camp, Puka Nacua has his number 17, so he ended up giving up to which was a pretty good thing to do. He didn't make him, give him anything, so I thought that was pretty good. So, what do you think? Who's your Super Bowl prediction for this year?
I don't know. It's hard to say right now.
Gotta put that on silent, man.
I know.
I think that was Josh Allen calling him.
I think Josh Allen was calling to tell you.
Tell me that they're going to choke in playoffs again?
That they're gonna beat the Steelers.
Oh.
So who do you think? Okay, let's cut the Chiefs out of it and tell me who Chiefs and the Eagles. You got to cut them out because they just played.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to be the two teams in the Super Bowl?
I'm probably going to have to say. Well, I know we'll make the wild card. That's a given. We make the fucking wild card.
You guys don't have a quarterback yet. You're not making anything except sandwiches.
Even
at
with
home.
Trubisky, or where the fuck his name is from?
Oh, Mitch Trubisky, yeah.
Even with that motherfucker, we made.
Well, I mean, he was
we
a
made
former
the wild
Bear.
card.
Man. He was a former Bear, so I mean, there's not much.
I mean,
much there to go on.
We put a hurting on the Bills in the playoffs recently.
I don't think the Steelers have made it anytime recently.
We make the wild card every year, bro.
Oh, okay.
Rams can't say shit.
Oh, we do. We made it this year.
Man, you guys haven't. Before this one, you guys won it in St. Louis, right?
No.
Nah, you guys haven't won 2 here, have they?
2 here?
The Bengals.
No. We just beat the Bengals here.
Yeah,
we won
the
2.
other one was in St. Louis.
Yeah, the other one was in St.
Exactly.
Louis. Yeah.
So you have
So
one
our team
championship in LA.
our team is so good that we're just we win
We got
championships
one
in every
championship
state.
here and one in St. Louis.
Yeah, we got them all. They come
You
with
got
us.
one.
Huh? No, I don't think the franchise gets rid of them when they move. I think the franchise.
Do you
keeps
think
them.
the Rams have a franchise player?
I think Kyron Williams can be a franchise player if he stays healthy. I think he can.
Ashley_88 said, "Good night, guys. Great job."
Thanks, Ashley.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Love you. Get some sleep.
So, I think Kyron Williams can be possibly a franchise player if he stays healthy. He did amazing last year, and I think he had around 10 games in a row. I think with a touchdown, somewhere around there, dating back to last season into this season. So I think he could definitely be a franchise player. As long as he stays healthy. I know Cooper Kupp was initially our franchise player, but I mean, he had a couple seasons where he played the entire season, and then after that, it was just injury after injury. And I mean, he's got a 3-year deal with Seattle, and I don't know if he's going to play all 3 years or even be healthy those 3 years.
Yeah.
But I know Devontae Williams, he missed 2 games last season, and before that, he missed 2 games in 2020. So everybody kind of thinks that he's injury plagued, but he hasn't missed too much over the years. So what are your thoughts? What do you think? You think the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl this year? You didn't tell me.
That is a
Pitcher.
hard fucking pass them.
You think the Rams are going to play the Steelers this year in the Super Bowl?
Man.
You guys got to get it. Okay, you got to tell me this first. Who do you think you're going to get for your quarterback? You guys got to have a quarterback first. You have nobody to throw any ball to.
We are looking for a franchise quarterback.
I mean, Ben Roethlisberger, he's in the home already, man. You can't get that guy.
We are rebuilding right now.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing.
Yeah. You guys are rebuilding. Who do you honestly think you're going to get for your quarterback? You think Aaron Rodgers?
We have about 160 million to figure out that problem, but they want to keep spending on trash.
Yeah.
Like Aaron fucking Rodgers.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, you guys got to look.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's not going to.
Dude, I'd rather have Cordell/Stewart back.
They probably want to get Russell Wilson so that they can have Sierra. So you guys have Sierra and Mahomes.
They should have kept Justin Fields, to be honest.
That's right. That brings up a thing about
Chiefs
of Holly. All this shit, they covered it up with fucking Taylor Swift. That's what's around. All this shit happened around the time she started dating that motherfucker.
Are you saying all the Swifties are the problem?
It was to bury the fucking story.
Oh.
She trends. She trends, bro.
So they bring her in to cover up everything. Oh, okay. Well,
You don't think so?
I don't know. It sounds like a good conspiracy theory. I'm into good conspiracy theories, you know. All of them seem to be coming true these days.
No, because you think about it. As much as we go on social media, and I know my algorithm on Instagram, I get a good touch of everything. I didn't hear anything about this until the documentary came out. And furthermore, like fucking all of a sudden, they weren't dating. That was his fucking girlfriend.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about them.
She came out
previously.
She would come out like 4 or 5 times per game, just waving at the fans.
Yeah, I never knew they were dating before. I think the season started in last year? They started dating last year. Not that we care about that kind of stuff, but I mean,
I didn't think the Ravens are going to look this coming up.
I think the Ravens are going to look pretty good. I don't know how Derrick Henry's going to be. I know last season he had a really big season, and if Saquon Barkley wasn't there, he probably would have been the best running back.
You think he's the best running back? I think he's.
I think if Saquon Barkley didn't play last season, he would have been the best running back. Saquon Barkley had a season to remember, and one of my fantasy football rules is when someone has a season to remember, you don't draft them the following season because they're never going to live up to those standards. You know, so I mean, they could, but it's rare, and I don't think it's happened. So, yeah.
So back to your question, 4 teams I could see possibly trying to get into the. It's going to be a kind of a rerun of this last season. I mean, you got Houston. I mean, they got.
They won their first game.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to have another solid season.
Yeah, they're pretty solid too. They can keep going.
And they got a good D line.
Yeah, they need to stay healthy, and as long as they stay healthy, they can keep going.
And then
they can go deep.
I mean, when we're talking about the Ravens, those are our arch enemies. So fuck
these
guys.
Yeah, Steelers and Ravens have had games to remember.
I hope. No, I don't want to hope. I don't want to hope negative stuff, but. Boo to the Ravens. Fuck them.
I think Lamar Jackson, he's a special player too. He's a special quarterback. I mean, he's got an arm.
Yeah.
He could be a future Hall of Famer, excuse me. But we'll see.
Yeah. So you think the Eagles are going to make another run at it?
I don't think so. I think this was their year.
They're one and done?
I think they were going to be one and done. I don't
kind of like the Rams? One and done?
No. I think the Rams are going to be here living long past the Steelers, you know?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think...
How about a friendly gentleman to bet of $1 to see whose team gets further?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, $100 million.
Yeah. So,
sounds good.
When you're at home crying because they just got eliminated from the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, we'd have to play in the Super Bowl.
Just go ahead and sell me the 99 cents.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Rams have a really good shot to go far. They were one play away from winning that game against the Eagles and going to play Washington. So I think they have a really good shot.
Got a question here.
What's up, Jay Billy?
We got an Instagram follower by 6BK OY2K. It says y'all should do a phone interview with Crip Mac.
Crip Mac? I don't know.
Set it up,
Set it up,
boy.
baby.
Set it up.
If you know Crip Mac, send him down. Give him our info. We're down.
Yeah.
But
so are you following college hoops? The March Madness?
oh yeah, we got some March Madness going on right here. I know there was a really big upset with Clemson, right?
Yeah,
Clemson.
yeah,
McNeese beat
down.
a number 12, beat a number 5.
Yep.
It's starting out already. I think in one time in history, 16 beat a number 1, right?
Yeah.
That was recently. That was like within the past few years.
You think Duke's gonna take it? I think it's gonna come down to either like Duke and Auburn.
I think it could be Duke. I know Jay Billy over here is a North Carolina fan. He does not want Duke to win it. I know he 100%. Yeah. I mean, Florida. What's the other number ones? Florida, Auburn, Duke, and Houston. Yeah.
How do you think our Bruins are gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, their game is going on right now. So I mean, they're playing. I think the number 10 team. So we can check in and see how they're doing.
Let's tap in.
Yeah, tap in. But I think I'm not positive about how well they've been doing this season. I haven't been covering, to be honest, college basketball that much. But now that March Madness has kicked in,
Can we say ass whooping?
What's that?
47-72.
Who's that?
Bruins.
Oh, okay. So the Bruins won. Okay, so they advanced. Nice. 47-72. Number 7 Bruins beat the number 10.
Nice.
Yeah, Utah. The Utes. So I think that's pretty good. I mean, if we can advance to the Sweet 16, I'll be happy.
Man, we gotta get at least an Elite 8.
I've seen them play a couple games this season, and we've lost to a couple teams that I thought we shouldn't have lost to.
I remember the 90s, bro. Do you remember the 90s?
Yeah, my favorite.
Elite
Cameron
8,
Dollar, Tyus
Final
Edney.
4 championship.
Last
Final
minute
4.
win. Yeah, it was awesome.
Come on, man. We gotta win this year. We gotta win it for John Wood.
Yeah, I'd love that. I to be honest, I don't think UCLA is going to go too far. If I was a betting man, but
do you have a Cinderella team that you can think of?
Shoot, that McNeese that beat Clemson could be a Cinderella team. They're the number 12.
Right.
They're at number 12, and they could go pretty far. I think they play Purdue next, and Purdue's number 4, so they have a good shot. I think they got a good shot. What do you think? Who do you think has a good shot to win it all?
To win it all, I honestly believe it's either gonna be Auburn or Duke.
Auburn. I think it's going to be Auburn.
The reason I say that is they're both playing very tough.
Yeah, I think it's going to be them in the finals. And I know Jay Billy's not.
North Carolina.
He's going to be rooting for Auburn 100% on that.
What are they ranked?
Maybe like 8 or something.
Let's see.
North Carolina.
Are they even in it?
Or like 10. Yeah, they are.
But it's changed a lot. It's changed over the last few years. 'Cause I remember before you'd have like Wake Forest, Xavier, Kansas would be a team to look out for.
North Carolina.
But Kansas is going to be a drop. They're gonna lose.
North Carolina is number 11. They play Iowa State. It's number 3. So.
Dude, that's the upset for me.
That could be the upset.
Kentucky losing to Troy.
It could be North Carolina beating number 3 Iowa State. That could be the upset of the week. The first round,
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah, I don't follow too much of the March Madness until it kind of starts. To be honest, I don't really follow much of them during the regular season.
Yeah.
But once it gets into March Madness, that's when I get into it. It kicks into high gear.
Funny thing is though, I was looking right here, caught my attention. Michigan State and the Bryant versus Bryant. There's all kinds of conspiracy things going online. Referring to the 2 previous Lakers, Magic Johnson and Kobe.
Oh, okay. Michigan State, that's right. That's right.
He won a championship.
Yeah, Magic Johnson went to Michigan State. So.
Shout out to Magic Johnson. We need sponsors.
I got another one right here. It says 55th Street. I don't know if that was that Crip Mac that they were referring to, but he's on the live and he put, "Let's get cracking, Kinchi Food Store. I'll Mac and DM." So I guess he's gonna
hit us up, baby.
Hit us up, bro.
Hey, we're down. Yeah. Hit us up in the DMs and we'll work something out.
We'd love to have you on here.
Yeah, if you want to come down to the store, we can make it happen. Yeah.
All
All right. Well, I think this was a good show for today.
right.
I think what we got to do is wrap it up. Thanks everybody for coming.
Shout out to the Bruins. Hope you go all the way deep in the bracket.
Bruins hope they win. We'll see you guys soon.
All right, Remy.
Peace.
Jay Billy.